Welcome back to Friday Night Football here on PlayOnSports.com, coming to you live from Shasta Lake, California. I'm Matt Mellinger here alongside Nick Sosby to kick off the second half of our pregame show. The 1-2 Central Valley Falcons coming to tonight's game after a tough few games in which they lost their first two games against River Valley and Sutter, both away games, and they topped it off last weekend with a 19-7 home win against the defending Division II champions, Orland, last week here at home. So they're looking to keep their momentum going here tonight. They run their own version of the popular and hard-to-stop wing tee offense, which is based primarily on quick runs up the middle and to the outside, and often run from the shotgun formation. The team is led by head coach Matt Hunsaker, who has the third most wins in Northern Section history with 171, most among the active coaches here in the section. Like you said, Enterprise dealing with their own injury issues. Same thing with the Central Valley Falcons. Their senior fullback, Dylan Sindorf, went down in the first half last week and will be expected to miss at least 6 weeks with a leg injury. So we are ready here for kickoff. A quick kick to the 40-yard line, picked up.
And Trevin Simmons is down. Timmy Naylor is down with the reception.
And that'll bring the Central Valley offense out onto the field.
Let's see how they're going to do without their star running back.
Should be interesting to see how they come out here early. Two receivers in the backfield. Quick handoff up the middle. Good for maybe one or two.
That's a few yards right there. See how Enterprise's defense is going to come up. They got right on top of him, saw him coming through the hole, and broke down on him. So
that was number 6, Connor Silveria, the 5'9", 190-pound running back, who has 32 carries for 149 yards on the season so far. Showing his presence early. Again, they try for it up the middle, but he's going to be taken down for a loss. So it looks like they lose a yard here.
See, this D-line is breaking down on him, not letting him through that line.
Chris Johnson into the game for the Falcons. So far, Enterprise defense coming up strong here, the Hornets defense. So 3rd and 9 now. They're going to go on the ground again.
Oh, and he's losing yards again.
He's going to be taken down for a big loss.
This D-line is not letting him pass at all.
So a quick 3 and out for the Falcons.
Travis Hall is back to return the punt.
That's Timmy Naylor, number 4, who's going to be kicking this one off. Punting it, excuse me. Nice kick there to about the 30-yard line.
Nice stiff arm by Travis Hall.
He's going to take it out to the 45.
That was a nice run.
Great return there.
Travis Hall is the tight end and the D end. Also taking in the punts. He's going to be a star player of this game.
So here comes Zach Trueblood and that Hornet offense.
Now, I really want to see how Trueblood's going to do this game. He's playing both ways on this team. He's really the captain of the team, seems like.
So from the shotgun, Trueblood drops back. Quick out pass. Good
nice
for about
pass.
6.
And he passed that to
Justin Abney, the 5'10", 140-pound receiver. Sophomore. Always good to see younger classmen get their experience early.
Definitely.
Contributing big time.
Truefield back in the shotgun position still.
Trueblood. Quick handoff up the middle.
And he stays up, got a few yards, maybe 1 or 2.
Keeps his feet going.
He's really trucked through that, though, pushed it. He had a good 2-3 defenders on him, and he still tried to get those yards.
Zach Trueblood has 8 carries and 28 yards of his own this season, so look for him to be running the ball a lot. So 3rd and short here for the Hornets.
We've got 2 receivers on the right, motion.
Quick handoff up the middle. He's good for a first down and more to the 40-yard line.
They're making good holes right through that D.
And that's going to move the chain. So a first down for the Hornets on the Central Valley 40-yard line.
Got Taylor Angley Holman out at the far right receiver. See if he's going to try to throw it. Still in the shotgun formation.
Jaso Raves in the backfield behind cornerback Trueblood. A high handoff. He's going to take it himself. Trueblood out to the 35 or 36.
I like to see that in the quarterback. I like seeing him pushing it and try to get some yards on his own.
That's good discipline. A high snap there. He's going to do the right thing, keep it himself. He looks like he wanted to hand off there, but good job taking initiative and holding it himself. So 2nd down here from the 35-yard line, 36-yard line. Trueblood's pass out to Travis Hall.
Travis Hall getting some yards in a quick screen pass.
Down to the 26-yard line, so he's going to move the chains again.
This is a good first session for this offense here.
A handoff up the middle.
Jason Raves gaining some yards here.
Filling in for the injured Brad Woods. The junior making his presence felt here. So first down, 1st and goal for the Hornets on the 10-yard line. Quick snap, Trueblood's pass out to number 6. He's going to go down to about the 2-yard line.
He just danced around those defenders. Second and goal.
That was number 28, not 6. Justin Abney, the 5'10", 140-pound sophomore. We will be calling his name a lot tonight, I'm sure. Quick handoff up the middle for the score.
And it's touchdown.
Jaso Raves, there he goes again.
There you go.
First score of the night. The backup running back doing his thing.
He's stepping up when he needs it.
6-0 Hornets. 7:17 here to go in the first quarter.
Daniel Aaron for the PAT.
The senior 5'9", 161-pound kicker, Daniel Ahern, back to attempt this extra point. And that is good. So 7-0 here, Hornets. Up early on the first drive.
Daniel Aaron's been consistent with all his kicks. Nice to see these teams taking initiative.
Daniel Ahern has the range from anywhere with inside the 45 from any of the hash marks. Very consistent kicker. Talked to my buddy TJ Holmes, who's a writer for the Reading newspaper, and he said he's good for anywhere within the 45-yard line.
Zach Trueblood with the kickoff. Amazing. Oh, it's not Zach.
Connor Silveria back to return this kick, but it's another short kick there. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
It's caught by one of the coaches on the sideline. The Falcons offense takes field.
So here comes Cody Connor and his boys. Cody Connor's a dual threat. He's able to run and pass the ball very well. But I'm looking at his stats here. It appears that he's a better runner than a passer. A good hard runner. Good leader of this offense.
Flag on the play.
That was Lovett.
Let's see how Zach Drewblood plays on this free safety in the defense. Again, he's the cornerback and he's the free safety. He had 6 tackles last game.
First down and 15 for the Falcons at their 30-yard line.
Quick handoff up the middle.
And he's brought down by the defense.
He's going to pick a couple back up at about the 34-yard line.
That D-line is crashing down whenever they see that ball come through the hole.
Good anticipation. Crashing hard. .6:45 here to go in the first quarter. Enterprise with the quick score early.
Sweep to the outside.
Hand off to Penta.
He's brought down.
There's a flag on the play. Brought down at about the 37-yard line. So the handoff to the outside, taken there. Good for a couple.
It's taken down by Nick Thomason. Sophomore, 5'11", weighing 207.
So that was a penalty on the Hornets.
Still got about 2.5 yards to the first down.
That must have been a late hit. I didn't see what the initial call was, but it might have been something after the play.
Seems like it.
In motion. Pitch to Penta. He's going to have the first down and more. Gets out to the 40-yard line.
Nice stiff arm. He stiff armed Zach Trueblood right there. Right as he walked outside the out of bounds.
So first down from the Hornets 45.
That was a nice play. That was a nice sweep.
Penta will be getting the ball a lot tonight. Chris Johnson lining up towards our side of the field.
Enterprise defense is backing up a little bit now.
And there was another jump. Not sure who that was. We'll see in just a sec. But somebody jumped early.
Seems like Enterprise is expecting a pass play. I see their backfield backing up longer than they were before.
And that was a Falcon false start. So first and 15. Ball spotted on the 50-yard line.
Let's see if they can do it. They were pushing through before, gained some yards.
Silveria in the backfield. Quick handoff up the middle. Or to the outside, excuse me.
Oh, that was a nice gain.
Picks up 12 on the play. Down to the 39-yard line.
Was brought down by Nick Thomason again.
That was Naylor in at quarterback.
See how this defense is going to react.
Tim Naylor, number 4, also comes in for some quarterback packages to throw. He's a good pocket passer. Good cornerback, also plays as wide receiver, so you'll see him a lot. You might
Nice
see
dive. That was a dive for the first down.
You might see some trickery with Connor and Naylor. So forced down for the Hornets. Ball spotted on their 34-yard line.
The Falcons are pushing these chains. Let's hope that Enterprise will be able to stop them.
2 men in the backfield.
Going for
Rolling
a
out
pass.
to pass. Scrambles down and pushed out of bounds at about the 35-yard line.
It's pushed out by number 36, Alex Taladino. Sophomore at 6'2", weighing 190.
So 3 men to the left, a quick handoff up the middle. Run by Silveria. So a 3rd down now for the Falcons. Ball spotted at the 32-yard line.
See if this defense can hold him here.
Third and long, in motion. Fake to the opposite side, picked
Nice
up there
catch.
by
Brought down by Jace O'Raves. That was a nice catch, one-handed catch right through the middle.
So that should be enough for the first down. We're seeing, yeah, they're going to take a timeout and bring the chains out to measure this one.
Jace O'Raves is doing good today, offense and defense.
So here comes the chain gang. And it's going to be 4th and short, 4th and inches
See if they go for it.
for the Falcons. You're down 1 score deep in Hornet territory. I say go for it.
They've been having a good enough drive that they can probably push through this, but the defense is cracking down. Let's see what happens.
Penta and Silveria in the backfield.
It's a fumble.
They're going to lose it, but Silveria able to get a hand on it, and that's going to be a turnover. Silveria picked
Hornets.
it up, and it looked like he was going to run it himself, but not much there. And that'll be a turnover on downs.
See how Hornets offense does here. Zach Trueblood with Jace O'Raves in the backfield.
Two receivers to each side. Shotgun. Trueblood keeps it himself.
Ooh.
And it looks like he doesn't get much on that play. Brought down hard there.
Yeah, Trueblood's a tough player, though. See how many times he gets run down. Might wear on him.
Beautiful night here for football. Just south of Shasta Lake. Another shotgun, quick pass. Travis Hall to about the 35-yard line.
Taken down by Sawyer McDonald.
Another quick handoff up the middle. That's going to be good for the first down. Raves picks up a first down on that carry.
Let's see if this offense can push it down to the end zone like they did last play. Trueblood's pushing. I like how the offense doesn't huddle. They call plays from the sidelines. They do not get in a huddle.
They just go right at it. In motion, Silveria takes the handoff. Keeps marching his way forward and pushed out of bounds at about the 48-yard line. Shaking what would be tacklers and finds his way out to the 45, so 2nd and 5.
That was some great speed coming around the corner right there.
3rd and 5.
See if they can get this first down.
Excuse me, 3rd and short. For the Hornets. Good pressure there by the Falcons defense. Quick handoff up the middle again.
Stopped. The Falcons are pushing down on that holes.
So 4th and short now for the Hornets.
See if they're going to go for it or they're going to kick. It looks like they're going for it. And they're going for the 4th.
I say that's a good call.
Yeah, me too.
You're in midfield.
Oh, and there we go.
Yeah, there we go. That'll be a first down.
That was smart to go for it on that 3rd down, or 4th down, I mean.
Encroachment by one of those defensive linemen. So first down for Trueblood and the boys.
The Hornets are doing great with their offense.
Angley, Holman, and Hall lined up to our side.
Oh, there's a lost yards right there.
Raves gets brought down almost immediately.
By Zach Lowry.
For a loss. So 2nd and 12 now for the Hornets.
Let's see if they can march this downfield.
Shotgun. Trueblood's quick pass
tipped.
for Raves incomplete. So 3rd down now for the Hornets. 56 seconds remaining here in the first.
Let's see if the Hornets can make it down here. If not, it's most likely going to be a punt.
3rd and 12 for Enterprise. Angley Holman in motion. Pass downfield, just
Way
out of the
too
reach
far.
of Travis Hall. Trueblood put a little too much on that.
I don't think they can go for the field goal. I think they're going for it.
This might be a little out of range for Ahern, but we'll see what they do here.
4th and 12. It's going to be a risky play. Let's see if they have it in them.
And they're waiting. Let's see if they take a timeout or no, they're going for it. Oh, they're going to punt it, I think. Not sure. And
It's going down.
nice bounce for the Hornets. down to within the 10-yard line. That was a great punt there. With the huge
Punt
bounce.
down, stopped at the 7.
Ball at the 7-yard line, first down, Central Valley.
So here comes Cody Connor and the Falcons offense deep in their own zone.
Let's see if Enterprise can bring it back, hold them down on their side of the field.
Penta in motion. Quick pass. And keeps going, keeps his way forward to about the 15-yard line, just short of the first down.
He was ripping out of their arms trying to get to that first down.
That was Penta in motion with a quick pass, able to fight his way forward for a few more yards.
Second down and 2 for Central Valley.
Kept his feet moving. And that'll do it for the first quarter. So the Enterprise Hornets on top, 7-0 over the host Central Valley Falcons.
Both these teams are just pushing downfield on their offenses. Jaso Raves is really stepping up.
Doing a good job of filling in for the injured Brad Woods. We're just having a fun old time. First time we've worked together.
Yep.
Getting settled in here.
It's nice being out here in Lake Shasta.
Oh, yeah. We're just minutes away from the best place on earth. My favorite place.
I agree.
We've been houseboating for 17 years in a row. Every summer, fishing, hanging out, doing all the fun stuff. Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you are enjoying here tonight? Then tell your school to sign up for the PlayOn Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP. Matt Mellinger here alongside Nick Sosby for the start of the second quarter. We're trying to get settled in, get all these names and numbers down correctly. We should hear soon.
And he's pushing through.
Connor
Cody Connor, the ball carrier.
gets the first down on the quarterback keep.
Off of the 20-yard
Brought down by Nick Thomason with help from Zach Trueblood.
So first and 10 on their own 20. Our wonderful production crew here, Justin Barney, our cameraman, and Matt Zarchin, our producer, bringing you the graphics and scores, as well as some good quality football, huh? Quick handoff up the middle, finds a hole.
Brought down by Zach Trueblood
Tony Penta.
and Alex Taladino on the defense.
Tony Penta with a quick rush up the middle. Good for the first down.
He saw a hole and he just went for it.
So first and 10 from their 30. Johnny Bell, number 23, the 5'10", 175-pound senior in the game. And Penta, again, not much there.
Brought down by Brandon Evers and Jace Oraves on the defense. Brandon Evers standing at 6'7", weighing in at 255.
These are some big boys we're calling here tonight.
Glad I wasn't playing against him when I played.
And another handoff up the middle.
Brought down again by
Penta.
Brandon Evers, towering over everybody.
So that's a 3rd and 5 for the Falcons. 10:22 to go here in the first half.
Zach Trueblood and Jace Oraves have not even came out of the field yet.
Be sure to stay tuned for the halftime show. We bring in you guys scores from around the league as well as stats from this game, so be sure to stay tuned for that following the end of this quarter.
Is that going to be a first down?
And we'll see where they spot it. Looks maybe just a tad short. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's first down.
First down for the Falcons.
Push through, right through the middle.
And we'll be seeing that a lot tonight. A bunch of quick runs up the middle for this Falcons offense.
For both teams having their star running backs coming out, they're doing pretty good.
Connor's pass. Intended for Lovett, no good.
Being covered by Trevor Simmons.
Just out of his reach. So you'd like to see some passing from this Falcon offense. They like to play the ball on the ground.
I'm hoping to see some passes into the backfield, see what Zach Trueblood can do.
Chris Johnson, the receiver, to the left.
Being
Penta.
thrown down
Penta again to the outside.
with Dallas Collins slamming him to the ground.
So a 3rd and 7 now for the Falcons with 9:17 remaining here in the second quarter. Penta hit hard at the line of scrimmage.
And again, brought down by Brandon Evers.
Brandon Evers, we're going to be hearing his name a lot. He's 6'7" right tackle.
Oh my God.
Basketball player. Also plays D end opposite of Ferguson. And look for him to bat down some balls. Almost gets that punt there. So this one will be kicked out of bounds at about the 30-yard line.
Let's see what Zach Trueblood and his team can do on offense here. I like the matchup with how they pair Zach Trueblood and Jace Oraves.
Oh yeah,
They've been working pretty good together.
Oraves doing a good job filling in for Brad Woods. So in motion, Travis Hall takes the ball to the 45-yard line. Big run to the outside and then cut it back up the middle. So a 2nd and 1 now for the Hornets. Scoring on their first drive of the night to make it 7-0. And taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Jace Oraves gets swung down there by
The Falcon defense.
the Falcon defense. We're trying to find his number here. That was a great job reading that play. Blowing it up almost immediately.
Oh,
And it looks like they're going to take a timeout. Timeout by Enterprise. 7:30 to go here in the second quarter.
Enterprise is stopping them, see if they can push it. If they score again, they're going to have a pretty big lead to start off the second half with. Jason Raves had 52 yards last game. Let's see if he's going to beat it today. He's been carrying the ball a lot this evening so far.
We've seen run-dominated offense tonight. Both teams not throwing the ball.
Which is surprising.
Often. I know, it is.
I figured with their star running backs down, they'd be putting the ball in the air a lot more often than they are.
But that's the good thing about these younger guys, filling in the shoes, taking over. And that's good. That's good depth. That's good experience for these guys who are going to be the starters within the next year. So
it shows a lot about a player if he's able to take the pressure and make something good out of it.
Shows a lot about the team, too, to rally around their injured players and, you know, step up to make the plays happen. And so Trueblood's pass out of the reach for Angley Holman. That'll be a 4th down now for the Hornets.
See, they've been going on their 4th downs. It looks like they're going to do it again. Oh, maybe not. Trueblood there for the punt.
Not much there on that punt. Maybe 25 yards. Down to about the 40-yard line.
With that offense not taking any huddles, it's kind of hard to tell if they're going to go for it, if they're going to punt, as Zach Trueblood's the punter and the quarterback. And the free safety.
A lot of these teams from up here have smaller rosters, so you're going to see that a lot. You're going to see a lot of guys playing both ways.
Definitely.
Specializing in different areas of both offense and defense.
See if the Falcons offense can bring it downfield. Nice pass.
And Lovett.
Brought down hard by Trevor Simmons at cornerback.
Lovett will have enough for the 1st down. Ray Lovett, 5'8", 160-pound senior. Connor to pass. Batted down there.
Batted down.
Oh,
almost an interception there.
Almost intercepted by Tyler McGee. Excuse me. Dallas Collins.
I believe that was batted down by Justin Urquhart.
And we're still adjusting to these numbers. That's why we're kind of delayed on the play call.
Brought down by a gang.
Silveria on the carry. Not much there. Maybe a yard, so a 3rd down and 9 for the Falcons. 6:33 to go here in the 2nd quarter.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see any more balls getting batted down. These D-lines are all above 6 foot, weighing above 250 each. The audience not liking that. Hoping there was a passing interference play right there, but nothing was called. I don't know.
Not sure if that was the bump of the what appeared to be a PI there, but that pass by Connor was way over their heads.
Yeah.
So I think that was a good call there by the officials not to throw the flag, because that was an unplayable ball.
The punt.
There you hear from Sun fan who didn't like that call, that non-call.
Oh, and he's staying up.
Travis Hall with the return. Fights his way to about the 30-yard line.
Oh, there's a flag.
And some extra
I see some
there.
I see some people talking over there. Doesn't seem like they're saying nice words.
And that's just emotions of the game. That's going to happen. You got to stay disciplined, stay focused. So that was a great return there by Travis Hall.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, that was against Enterprise.
Not what I would expect, but.
So that'll move him back to the 15-yard line. First and 10 from the 15 for the Hornets. 6 minutes remaining here in the second quarter.
Sorry about that.
At least you tried covering your mic.
I did try.
That was a good try. True Blood hands off to O'Vera.
Got away one with that stiff arm. Brought down by two of the linebackers, it seems.
So a 2nd and 7 now for the Hornets. O'Ravez gets a couple on that play.
Switching out the balls here.
The ref stopped the clock to get a new ball in there for the Hornets.
True Blood still in the shotgun formation.
Quick handoff there up the middle. Finding a hole
Oh, pushing.
is O'Ravez.
Pushing through.
He gets about 4 or 5 on that quick handoff.
Brought down by Zach Lowry and a few others from the Falcon defense.
So 3rd and 2 here for Enterprise, with time winding down here in the second quarter.
See if they can bring it back downfield. Get
True
another
Blood.
7 points.
True Blood in the shotgun. Hall in motion, but they're going to stop this. And that'll be an Enterprise timeout. With 4:42 remaining.
Let's see what they're going to do here. Trying to score before the first half ends. They have a little ways to go.
PlayOn Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at PlayOn Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.net/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. I'm Matt Mellinger here alongside Nick Sosby.
How you doing, Matt?
Pretty good.
Liking it so far? It's nice out here.
It's very nice weather. We are just south of Shasta Lake here in Northern California.
Stop teasing me.
I know. I traded in my fishing pole tonight for a headset and a roster. So both teams going at it hard here. Enterprise with the only score of the night early on their first drive in the first quarter.
You just did something where it went through this ear.
And that was a late hit there. That's going to be roughing the passer. Couldn't see the number there on that Central Valley defense, but he was thrown down. Yeah, and that's going to be a personal foul. That was way late.
Yeah. It just did for a second. You touched something and it went in.
So first down for the Hornets off of that roughing call. And that's going to bring them to the 41-yard line.
4:35 left. They can have a good chance at getting in the end zone here. They keep their drives up like they have been.
Trueblood back to pass. Throws over the middle, finds
Wide open.
Justin Abney up the middle, and he's going to take that into the 10 and brought down at about the 5-yard line.
That was a great play.
See, there you go. You don't see the passing a lot, but when it happens, it happens.
He almost had it all the way, juked out one of the backfielders, but
Justin Abney had a wide open middle field.
see if they can get in here.
Great catch by the sophomore.
It's great to see these young guys, just sophomores, still making big plays like this.
So it'll be 1st and goal from about the 6-yard line.
Ooh.
And hit hard almost immediately is Nick Thomason, the 5'11", 207-pound sophomore, who's also a linebacker. I heard you call his name earlier. He's a big boy. I can see him from all the way up here.
Oh, man. Looks like the biggest one on the field right now.
Give credit to both of these teams' lines, both making this running attack of both squads. Making it powerful.
Oh.
And Trueblood takes it himself to about the 2-yard line, 3-yard line. So a 3rd and goal here for the Hornets, knocking on the door of the Falcons with 3:20 to go here in the 2nd quarter.
Let's see if they can push through right here. They've been having good drives with their dives right here, but
Thomason and O'Raves gets down to about the goal line. We'll see where they spot it. And it's going to be 4th and short.
they can't not go for it here.
4th and real short. So it'll be interesting to see what they do here.
Let's see if Trueblood can get this in here. Get another 6 on the board.
I say they're going to go for it
I hope they go for it.
with big Nick Thomason as fullback right now. Trueblood to O'Raves, and he's in for the score. Touchdown Enterprise.
There you go, 13-0.
Jace O'Raves finds his way in off a good block by Thomason and the O-line.
Well, Ravis is racking up the yards this game.
And the Hornets sting again. You like that?
I did like that. That was nice.
That's Matt Mellinger, your play-by-play, being clever. We're having a good old time out here. Ahern's kick is up and good. 14-0 Falcons, or excuse me, Hornets.
Ahern is just, I don't feel like he's going to be missing any of this game.
Good turnout here by both fans. What that hat? The Pikachu hat down there that some girl's wearing. You a Pokemon fan?
No, but I do like that hat.
I was a fan back in the day. All the way up until I was a sophomore in college. So 2:24 remaining here in the 2nd quarter. The Hornets on top of the Falcons, 14-0. On that last scoring drive. Jace O'Raves up the middle for the score.
That's Nathan Backend kicking off for the Hornets.
And McDonald and Penta back to receive. He's going to kick that.
Oh, that was almost a field goal.
That hits the Falcons' goalpost there. That was a big kick.
Yeah, that's some good aim, too.
So here comes Cody Connor and the Falcons offense looking to get some points on the board here before the end of the half.
See if the Hornets can keep their lead up and stop them from scoring. 2:24 left.
1st and 10 from the 20. Connor in the shotgun. Penta in motion. He's going to keep it himself. Cody Connor.
Oh.
Almost. We'll see. Did he get the first down? Looks like he's just. It's tough to see if they're going to spot it or not. Yeah, and that's a first down. Cody Connor with the quarterback keeper up the middle for 10 yards. So 1st and 10 from the 30 as Central Valley takes a timeout.
2:16 left. They need to push it. They need to do it fast.
Be sure to stay tuned for the halftime show here on PlayOnSports.com.
I will be dancing.
Dancing? I'm going to be at the Snack Shack. We're going to take a quick break at halftime and then bring you guys the halftime show. We'll go over some of the stuff we've seen from this game as well as scores from around the league.
Let's see if these Hornets can stop them from scoring for the end of this half.
And not much on that run there. Cody Connor takes it to the outside. Brought down at the line of scrimmage, so 2nd and about 9.5 for the Falcons. Connor's pass.
Ooh, brought down hard.
McDonald with the catch.
Jaso Raves running the ball and bringing people down that have the ball.
That was Sawyer McDonald, number 2 of the Falcons. And the Falcons are going to take a timeout now with 1:34 remaining in the half.
They're going to have to keep passing it. They want to get into the end zone. Think they can do it, Matt? 1:34 left?
We'll see here. They're definitely going to have to go to an air attack. The minute 34 remaining. Running the ball eats the clock. I've seen a lot of good things so far this half.
Me too. I like how these players are stepping up when they have injured stars.
Definitely, that's a big key component to a team's success. Is how they battle the adversity of losing one of their star players.
True blood at free safety. Let's see if he can stop these Falcons from scoring.
And that's a false start there on Sawyer McDonald of the Falcons.
Oh, they cannot be affording this right now if they're trying to score before the half ends.
So that's going to back them up to about the 30-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and 10 again. I'm enjoying this band, playing Born to Be Wild. So 3rd and 11 now. Connor's pass.
Oh,
Intended for Ray Lovett, just out of the reach.
Ray Levitt being covered by Trevor Simmons, 5'11" senior, weighing 188.
So they're going to kick this one away here on 4th down. Travis Hall back to receive.
first time I've seen Zach Trueblood come out of the field so far.
Timmy Naylor, the punter, gets that one high at about the 40-yard line. And he
that could have been bad.
Called for a fair catch, but drops it.
That could have been bad.
Went out of bounds at about the 39-yard line.
Let's see if Trueblood and his offense can get in the end zone before this half ends with 1:18 left. Falcons cheerleaders with a little beat.
Oh, yeah. Trueblood in the shotgun. Looking to pass. And just out of the reach of Brock Barr. First time we've called his name tonight. He's one of their main passing threats at receiver.
Yeah, 6'3", weighing in at 180. See if he's going to be making any big plays tonight.
The night is still young. It's only halftime, but we get a lot of football left. 1:12 remaining here in the first half. Trueblood in the shotgun. Two receivers on each side. But they're going to go run here. Right up the middle, not much there. Brought down by
Zach Lowry.
Falcons.
Zach Lowry and about two others bringing them down over there. Was that a loss of 2? 1?
Yeah, loss of 2. Trueblood back to pass again.
Oh, it's intercepted.
Caught there by Tony Penta. Nice interception by Penta.
Brought down by Taylor Angley Holman. 33 seconds left.
So Trueblood passing on that one, looking to move the chains. Throws it right into the hands of Mr. Penta, who gets about 5 or 6 on the run there after the catch.
Falcons are going to have to make a big play right now to score with 33 left.
This is their time. 30 seconds left. 55 yards to go. Batted down there by Thomason. Thomason.
This is an exciting end of the half.
30 seconds remaining here in the second.
Let's see if these Hornets can stop them from scoring the end of this half right here.
They've done a good job of stopping them from scoring this whole game so far. Johnny Bell, the receiver. McDonald in motion. Connor rolling out to the left side. Throws it out of bounds.
Man, they're scrambling with only this little bit of time left.
So a 3rd and 10 here with time running down. 26 seconds remaining here in this first half.
Trueblood and Hall in the backfield looking for that pass.
So now 4 receivers for the Falcons.
Is he going to throw it? He's throwing it.
And
it's not caught.
Just out of the reach of McDonald. That was
covered
Timmy
by
Naylor.
Trevor's Hall.
That was Timmy Naylor in at quarterback.
And they're going to have to punt it and hope that the Hornets aren't going to bring it back.
18 seconds remaining.
Travis Hall back to receive the punt.
Timmy Naylor, the punter. Nice kick there with a favorable bounce to about the 11-yard line. They'll touch it there.
8 seconds left.
8 seconds remaining. We'll see if they take a knee or go for it, throw downfield.
Hail Mary. It's going to be smarter to take a knee, but we'll see what they do. Appears they're going to take a knee. That's going to do it for the half.
That'll do it, folks. Enterprise on top, 14-0 over the Central Valley Falcons. And we're going to take a quick break, then bring you guys the PlayOnSports.com halftime show. Stay tuned.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot at this.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot at this.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot at this.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot at this.
one match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away. One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonssports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here. Oh, that's good stuff.
Alright, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SB.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
Welcome to the PlayOnSports.com halftime show, coming to you live from Central Valley High School here in Lake Shasta. I'm Matt Mellinger alongside Nick Sosby.
How you doing, Matt?
Good. It's been quite a game so far.
Definitely has been.
I have stats right here in front of me. Enterprise having a good going so far, 14-0 with 2 scores. Shutting out the Falcons. True Blood is 5 for 10. with 81 yards and an interception. Oraves has 3 carries for 34 yards with 2 TDs, so he's obviously having a night, a potential candidate for the player of the game.
Definitely.
Abney, 3 catches for 62 yards, so another player contributing. For Central Valley, Connor is 4 for 10 with 31 yards. Silvera, 6 carries for 10 yards. Connor, 5 carries for 20 yards. McDonald, 3 carries for 13 yards. And Penta, who we've called a lot tonight, 6 carries for 29 yards. Central Valley has 72 rushing yards total and 31 passing yards for 103 yards total. Enterprise, 53 rushing yards, 81 passing yards, and 134 total yards on the night. So both teams looking to get things going more offensively here tonight. Some scores from around the league. Chester 24 over Bernie 13. Foothill 20, Lassen 3. So another Foothill Reading team doing their thing here tonight. Las Plumas 21, Anderson 20. And first downs, Enterprise has 9, Central Valley has 7. So we are looking to get things going here for the second half.
Let's see if Enterprise can be able to keep up the good work and stay ahead this half.
I really like how True Blood's just taking control.
Definitely.
For the offense. Same with Connor on Central Valley. Both guys doing the best they can without their top guys who are injured. Both their backups doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, Raves has been spectacular tonight.
So that's pretty much it. Looking forward to getting the second half going. PlayOnSports.com is not only your destination for Friday night football action, but it's also the place for the most comprehensive coverage of high school playoff and championship events in all sports from across the country. PlayOnSports.com. High school sports lives here. Matt Mellinger alongside Nick Sosby.
How you doing, Matt?
Pretty good, man.
Man, that first half was a good half. But the Hornets are they're shutting them down so far.
You know, there's a lot of offensive threats for both teams. We've seen that here tonight. Spreading the ball around, lots of guys getting touches, which is good to see.
I want to see how True Blood and Oraves come out in the second half after getting a little rest from being in the game the whole time.
13 carries for 34 yards. That's a heavy workload right there.
Definitely.
And that 34 yards is because he's running up the middle every time, smashing into big guys like Brandon Evers and other D linemen for that Enterprise D line. So a minute remaining here before kickoff. That's going to do it for the PlayOnSports.com halftime show. Friday Night Football will return in just a few moments with the start of the second half right here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
I guess none of our viewers got to see me dancing at the halftime show. Maybe next time, though.
It's always next week.
See if both these teams will come out strong and hard hitting in this third quarter of the second half. Still waiting for the second half to begin. Teams are getting ready, getting pumped up on the sidelines. Here's Enterprise coming out. to receive, it looks like.
You're watching PlayOnSports.com's presentation of Friday Night Football live from Shasta Lake, California. I'm Matt Mellinger here alongside Nick Sosby as we're about to get the third quarter going here to start the second half.
In the backfield to receive for Enterprise is Travis Hall, Justin Abney,
It's hard to tell from the angle we are.
and somebody else.
Jesus Gutierrez to kick off for the Falcons to get things underway here in the third quarter. Football is back, buddy.
That was a long half time.
It was a long halftime. Gutierrez with a kick. Starting from the 20. So Ravez taken down at about the 23-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Hornets.
Ravez trying to spin away from that tackle right there, but got bombarded with two others from the Falcons kickoff team.
So True Blood here to start things off on their first possession of the second half.
See if this True Blood Ravez duo is going to keep bringing in the points as it has been.
Trips right. True Blood in the shotgun. Quick pass over to Travis Hall. He's going to get it, make his way to the 40, to the 50 before being brought out of bounds there by
Sawyer McDonald.
So wow, they come out firing here.
See if they can keep this tempo throughout this next half. Might be seeing a shutout.
That was a 26-yard gain there. Not too shabby for the first play of the second half. Shotgun. Quick out pass again.
Man, he's just going.
Travis Hall again.
Same play to the opposite side. Still
And
gets a gain.
What's going on here? Oh, so that's what I thought happened. They called him down because his forward progress stopped, although he maintained his footing, was able to get down to about the 40-yard line with two guys attached to him.
That's how you got to do it. Just keep those feet moving.
Abney and Brock Barr to our side.
Getting some yards.
Handoff right up the middle. A fake handoff. True Blood with the quarterback keeper, able to get the first down.
There you go. They're just pushing through. They're trying to get a score within the first almost 2 minutes.
Ravez in the backfield.
The screen plays.
Quick pass to Abney. He's going to find a hole all the way down to the 5-yard line. He's in for the score.
Those screen plays are just killing him.
Justin Abney from Enterprise in for the score. So how about that?
That was the third screen play. And they scored on it.
Justin Abney with the long catch and run for the score. Makes it 20-0 visiting Hornets.
And Ahern over here for the kick.
And that is good.
As it always has been.
He's one of the best kickers from around the section. You hear a lot about him. So Enterprise comes out firing to start the second half. 10:42 remaining here in the third. We'll see how CV responds to that.
Man, they're coming out firing. 21-0. The Hornets are not going to give up their lead. Not easily, at least. So Ahern is 3 for 3 with his extra points today.
Sawyer McDonald and Connor Silveria back to return the kick for the Falcons.
Kicking off, we have Nathan Backend.
And another short kick, fair catch called. And that was Tony Penta on the fair catch. So we'll see what Cody Connor and the guys can get going here. 10:40 run remaining in the third.
See if the Hornets can keep their tempo over on defense and stop the Falcons from getting in the end zone. Falcons are going to step it up this half.
Option to Penta. Pushed out of bounds at about the 40-yard line.
By Zach Trueblood, quarterback free safety, punter.
You're going to see that a lot with this wing T offense that Central Valley's running. You bring guys in motion, and they end up getting the handoff. You know, you're going to see that a lot, or it could be a fake handoff, and they'll take it up the middle. So it's a very deceptive formation. There you see it again. Handoff up the middle.
And he's breaking loose.
For Silveria. Maintains his footing. Still going.
Oh, my
and
God.
He's going to break it. There's a flag on the play, however. But he's going to get to about the 15-yard line.
Oh, my God. He just stiff-armed. Was that Trueblood? No, he gave Trevor Simmons a stiff arm, and that just brought him down in the midfield.
Wow-wee.
That was a great play. Let's see what that flag is for.
He never stopped his movement.
Oh.
Kept his feet moving the entire time.
That was a great run. Hopefully the flag's not on them. Oh, man.
And that'll be a penalty on the Hornets. So here we go. Exactly what Central Valley was looking to get going here.
Yeah, that should be goal range, right?
Oh, absolutely. And they get called for a face mask.
Oh. Still being amazed by that stiff arm he threw out. Trevor Simmons, midfield, just dropped him.
So here's where you see the runs up the middle are really going to go to work here. In motion, Penta again taken down at about the 7-yard line.
See, Enterprise wasn't expecting that at all. They need to stop him.
So 2nd and goal now for the Falcons. Timmy Naylor, the lone receiver. Penta bounces it to the outside and shakes his way into the end zone for a Central Valley touchdown. But there is a flag on the play.
Silveria is trying to get those points today.
Now they're going to call a hold there.
Oh.
I saw that from all the way up here.
Man, Silveria, though. He's coming out hot.
Silveria bouncing off defenders, shaking tackles.
He's running like his feet were on fire.
And that is really unfortunate. That's going to move him back 10 yards. They're now on the 18-yard line. And that's something you hate to see for a team that has yet to put points on the board.
Well, let's see if Silveria can do it again.
Ray Lovett running the play in. Silveria in the backfield. He's going to pass.
Oh, drops it.
Just out of the hands of Lovett.
Being covered by Jonathan Ferreira.
Penta in motion. The quarterback keeper down to about the 8-yard line.
Brought down by Travis Hall.
This offense is very tricky, and it's hard to tell who the ball's going to go to. Because you have guys in motion, guys cutting up the middle, and it's taken us a few seconds after the play to know who got it. It's good trickery.
Timmy Naylor is over at wide receiver.
And he better get rid of it. Quarterback keeper.
And not
to about the 2-yard line. Cody Connor.
He's almost there.
And he got out of there just in time. He had 2 defenders right behind him ready to take him down, but he found a hole through the middle.
Man, they are pushing it. They want it. They need to get a score in there. 21-0. Looking for 6 points. About 4 yards to go.
That's unfortunate they couldn't convert there. So Trueblood and the guys deep in their own end. Ball spotted on the 3-yard line for the Hornets. 2 guys in the backfield, a quick handoff.
Gains a few
to
yards.
Raves. He's going to pick up a few. So 2nd and 5 now.
We'll see if these Hornets can bring it back downfield. Man, that was such a close run by the Falcons on that offense right there.
Quick handoff to Oraves to the outside. And picks up maybe 2 or 3 as he bounced it to the outside. And just shy of the first down. So a 3rd and short now for Enterprise.
Man, watching these games make me want to go back a few years and play some football.
Oh, yeah.
See what Trueblood's going to do.
7:27 remaining.
Oh, they're
here
coming
in the third.
out of the shotgun. Pushing it for that first.
And a quarterback keeper up the middle. They're going to get the first down and move the chains. Trueblood with the quarterback keeper.
Is that going to make it?
Yeah, it's a first down.
Yep.
So that'll move the chains. Trueblood with the quarterback keeper.
See what this offense can do. They've been showing us a lot in the shotgun formation, but
And not much there, maybe a couple.
I don't know about this switch in formation. They're doing well in the shotgun. Looks like they went into an I formation.
That was number 32, Dustin Jessen, the 5'9", 170-pound junior. So 2nd and 7 now for the Hornets offense.
Trueblood with the eye backs.
Quarterback keeper Trueblood taking it to the outside. And a flag comes in late. And I think that was Nick Thomason, number 44,
Looked like
getting in a little scrum there, the fullback.
Oh, that's not going to be good.
The fullback linebacker.
Oh, but it's on the Falcons.
Oh, wow.
I'm just defending him. Oh, no, it was the Hornets.
We'll see what they do here. I think that was, oh, yeah. It looked like it was going to be offsetting penalties for a hold, but yeah, they're going to march that back.
Oh, man.
So now a second and about 15 now for the Hornets.
They need to push it right here. Still in the I-back formation.
Trueblood a handoff. Cuts back up the middle.
Ooh.
Dustin Jessen again.
Taken down by about 3 of the Falcons. See what they're going to do here.
5:53 remaining in the third. So 4th and 7 now for the Hornets. And it appears as if they're going for it. Tony Penta back to receive the punt. They're going to kick that.
Oh, it's up high, but not too far, and it's out.
Short to about the 36-yard line of their own end. So Falcons with great field positioning here.
And that was a bad foul to have at this point. They don't want to lose the lead that they have. See if the Falcons can get in that end zone.
So Timmy Naylor in at quarterback. And something's going on here. There seems to be some sort of confusion with the refs. Oh, there was a flag way back.
Oh, man.
At the 10-yard line. I didn't even notice that.
Wonder what that's going to be.
So I think they're going to re-kick. Oh, and it was a penalty on Central Valley.
Oh, not going to give them the first down, though. They still have a few yards.
And they're going to go for it now. 4th and 3.
Oh, how did they not call that?
So Trueblood upset. He wanted that call. Looked like a D lineman jumped into the neutral zone, but obviously not far enough. Good kick there by Trueblood. Down to about the 34-yard line of the Falcons zone.
At least they brought him back a little bit from where that punt was from before. See if they can drive downfield and get themselves on the scoreboard.
So Tim Naylor now in at quarterback, the junior.
Tim Naylor only had 18 yards passing last week through 2 interceptions.
And there's a fumbled snap. Luckily getting on top of that just in time. So 2nd and 10 now for the Falcons.
Rachel Lovett coming in, bringing in the play.
We've called Ray's name a few times here tonight. There's a big run up the middle
Ooh.
for Sawyer McDonald. Ran it right up the middle.
Trueblood tripped him at the end and lost footing.
So that should be enough for the first down. It is.
See if this Hornet defense can stop him. Moving the chain so far.
Quick handoff up the middle. Good for a couple. Cody Connor, the running back / QB. Talented at all sorts of positions. as Tim Naylor's taken the quarterback position for this drive.
True Blood's in the outfield waiting.
Handoff to McDonald. Able to find his way upfield for a couple after he got the handoff when he was in motion. Able to cut it inside for about 1. So 3rd and 6 now. .330 remaining here in the 3rd.
Going for the throw.
Rolling out. Ray Lovett
Nice catch.
gets the first down.
Taken down by Justin Abney. D-back for the Hornets. That was a nice catch. Those are the scariest catches right there, too. When you turn your back to the defender, you don't know if you can get hit or not.
Up the middle. It's amazing to see how these holes just open up for the guys in
Taken
motion.
down by Nick Thomason.
There's a flag on the play. We'll see what it is here.
Like that might have been a late hit.
And that was a defensive hold call. So that'll back the Hornets up even more.
They're moving.
To the 16-yard line.
They're in great range right now to get themselves on that scoreboard, which they need.
So the Falcons knocking on the door here late in the 3rd quarter, looking to get their first score of the night.
See, these Hornets defense has been good about holding them off. Let's see if they can do it again.
You've seen this all night.
They were close, though.
Good defense by the Hornets.
Oh,
Cody Connor.
Fumble right there.
Down to about the 12-yard line. That was 44 Thomason getting up slowly. And he was one of the guys on the bottom of that pile.
Thompson's a big guy, though.
Yeah, you've seen him
He's
contributing all night. Their big fullback and their linebacker. Another quick handoff up the middle. Good for maybe 1 or 2.
Man, they're just trying to push it up that middle, but Hornets aren't just going to let it happen. They're crashing down. See what happens with this 3rd down here.
Johnny Bell on the far side, the receiver. Cody Connor gets the handoff and gets it into within the, I think at the 4-yard line. Taking that to the outside, getting in for a couple yards for a first down, so it'll be 1st and goal for the Falcons.
See if these Hornets can stop them. I don't know, Enterprise has been good, but last time they were in goal, they stopped them, so let's see if they can do it again. Hornets goal line defense got to make this happen right now.
So quick handoff up the middle for Connor Silveria.
Oh, that's at the 1 yard, it looks
yeah,
like.
just short.
They just got to push it through.
So we'll see what Naylor and the guys do here. They're within the 1 yard line.
They have been getting through some yards when they push it down the middle right there.
With this style offense, I'm wondering if Naylor's going to take it in himself. We'll see here. Silvera and McDonald in the backfield.
Oh.
Hit almost immediately.
Bringing him back.
Connor Silveria, not much there.
Being rushed down by Nick Thomason again. Not letting him get through there.
Thomason's a beast. Real gritty guy.
Oh, man.
He's in on every play.
See if they're going to play out this quarter. Looks like they're going to.
And just seconds to go here. The clock's going to wind down.
Oh. Let's see.
And they got to play off, but we'll see where they spot it. So they get a play off as time's expiring again up the middle, but stuffed. And a great job by the...
I don't think they're going to give it to him.
Great job by the Hornets defense. We'll see if they call it a touchdown or not.
Looks like inches.
And they called a touchdown. Touchdown, Central Valley.
Falcons getting onto the scoreboard at the very end of the third quarter.
They got that snap off just as time was expiring. So
like
that was
3 seconds left.
That was a great job there. So good job by CV. Jesus Gutierrez kicks up, and it's good. Good kick there, so 7-21.
Finally getting on that scoreboard.
The home team Falcons get on the board late of the end of the third quarter. So that's a good way to start off the fourth quarter.
Fourth
end
quarter,
of the third
at least.
quarter.
Getting the score on the board at the beginning of the fourth quarter, 21-7.
This game is not quite out of reach.
Hornets still got the lead, but they're not too far behind.
Yeah. A lot of football still to be played.
Fourth quarter, this is where it all counts.
These are what those extra sprints are for.
Oh,
I've been doing a lot of sprints too lately, can't you tell?
oh, I can see. I can see. Man, all these guys been playing on the field the whole game.
Gutierrez is going to kick this one off. Enterprise with 3 returners back there. Abney Oravez and Travis Hall back to receive for Enterprise.
See, they had a nice run back the last kickoff, so let's see if they can do it again. Oh,
Gutierrez with a
onside
short kick.
Nice catch.
So they went for the onside there, it
Wow.
appeared.
Sal Torres dove right through that line right there to grab that.
That was a good job of not freaking out at that kick. It came right to him, and he handled it perfectly.
Man, he dove right towards us.
You know, most guys, that would catch you off guard.
Oh,
You know, so he did a great job there. True Blood and Oravez in the backfield. Quick pass to Hall. Shakes a couple defenders. And gets to about the 37-yard line.
brought down by Bryce Stevens of the Falcons.
So 6-yard gain there. So 2nd and 4 now for the Hornets.
See, they want this win. Let's see if they can get it. We need to keep on scoring, keep that lead.
Shotgun snap. Throws downfield.
Oh!
Finds Travis Hall wide open.
Travis Hall.
He's going to be brought down at about the 2 or 3 yard line.
Travis Hall is making some plays.
Great job there by Trueblood. Beautiful throw downfield.
They only got a few more yards left.
Really brought down at the 2 yard line. So great stop there by the Falcon defender.
See if they're going to push through, try to get those 2 yards down through the middle.
And there's a flag on the play before they even got the snap off.
Oh, it's going to be on Enterprise. Oh. That's too bad. They're right there, too.
So, yeah, that was an offsides. So that'll push him back 5 yards. So 1st and goal now. Raves in the backfield.
Got 7 yards, so they can get up there to 27 points.
Trueblood in the shotgun. Pass completed to Travis Hall again.
Down on the 1, it looks like. Well, maybe the 2. Man, Hall wants that ball.
And he's getting it,
He's trying to get in the end zone.
They're calling his number a lot. And rightfully so. Look what he's done here so far.
Oh, and he's in.
And that's a touchdown for Enterprise.
26 for Enterprise.
Jaso Raves. Quick run up the middle. Good for 6.
You got Daniel Airhern. This extra point, which he has not missed yet. See if he can keep it up.
Ahern's kick is up and good. No good. That miss just left.
Oh, man. That's his first miss of the season, right?
Must be. Wow.
Still holding the lead.
Look good from up here.
27-7. Got a 20-point lead. 10.5 left in the 4th quarter.
So that was a big drive there for the Hornets.
Those
Travis
Hornets,
Hall making things happen.
They're not letting up either. They got a pretty good lead, but they're not gonna give it up too easily.
They caught the Falcons defense off guard there with that long pass downfield. We hadn't seen that a lot tonight. So, good trickery.
We got Nathan backhand for the kickoff with the Hornets.
McDonald and Silveria back to receive.
Silveria was doing good last drive. Let's see if he can run it back.
He was. There's a lot of guys getting touches tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
It's good to see there's a lot of people contributing on both sides of the ball for both teams. And there's another short kick. Fair catch called by Naylor at the 30-yard line.
And none of these kickoffs, there's one long kickoff from the Hornets, but other than that, they've been pretty short.
So we'll see if Naylor stays on at quarterback. And looks like Cody Connor is going to be one of the running backs. So I would really love to see them get a score here. 27-7 your score here with 10:22 to go in the fourth quarter. The Enterprise Hornets on top of the Central Valley Falcons. He's going to roll out. Naylor throws downfield for Lovett.
He's open.
And just out of the reach of Ray Lovett.
Being guarded by Justin Abney.
And he's going to come out and get a breather here.
Oh, he was diving for that too.
Naylor's got a nice arm. That was just out of the reach of Lovett. So 2nd and 10 here from the 30-yard line. Falcons looking to get something going here with time winding down.
See if True Blood can keep his defense from letting them score.
Toss to Silveria. He gets it to the outside before being brought down out of bounds by
Travis Hall.
Travis Hall. So that'll be a first down. Big run there by Silveria.
Travis Hall is taking True Blood's place, it looks like. Oh, no, True Blood's out there.
Now it's Cody Connor. There you see the wing tee in full form there. Looked like 3 or 4 different guys were going to get the ball there.
And they're driving him down. They're trying to get back in the end zone again. Hornets got to stop them if they don't want to lose their lead.
Wow, that was incredible to see that hole open. Wow, that is a good offense. Handoff there to McDonald, who somehow gets through. Scampering to about the 40-yard line.
Brought down by the Brandon Evers, standing 6'7".
So 2nd and 5 now, and a flag's thrown.
On the Falcons.
So unsportsmanlike conduct by Sawyer McDonald. Coach isn't going to be happy about that one.
Can't be affording to make these mistakes. They're down by 20 points.
Yeah, especially this late in the game.
See, though, they're driving. They were driving down, so see if they can do it again. The ref is running.
So 15-yard unsportsmanlike. And McDonald's going to come out after that one. Penta in motion. Naylor looking to get rid of it. Throws across the middle. Intercepted by
Hall.
Brock Barr. Still on his feet.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
That was a nice play.
Wow. Gets dragged down at about the 22-yard line.
He was not going down. He was trying to get in the end zone.
So, yeah, that play was, it looked a little weird. Looked like 2 guys were in motion there.
Yeah, they didn't call it, and I don't think.
Didn't call it. Naylor scrambling to the outside.
I think Hornets pretty happy about that.
Throwing it back across the middle, gets intercepted.
And the Hornets are back with the ball. See if they can get even a bigger lead than they have now. Back in the shotgun formation, which was working good for them earlier.
Araves in the backfield blocking. Trueblood's pass just out of the reach of Travis Hall. It was either Brock Barr or Travis Hall who intercepted that ball.
I believe it was Brock Barr.
Brock Barr, number 8.
Yeah, I think it was.
So the 6 and the 8.
little
Their
tricky,
jersey
huh?
numbers are a little tricky, from
tricky.
where we're standing, even with these glasses on.
Let's see what they're going to do here.
2nd and 10. 3 receivers to the right. Quick out pass. To Robbins.
he's
He
got
finds
room.
a hole. He's going to go to the 5. And yeah,
short.
they're going to mark him down at about the 1.5 yard line.
Almost had it, though. That was a good play. They had some room right there coming down the side field.
So 8:59 remaining. Falcons knocking on the door. Hornets knocking on the door. Quarterback keeper Trueblood is in.
He's in.
Touchdown Enterprise.
Oh, man. That's 33-7. Hornets are taking the lead and not giving it up. Let's see if Aaron can do it. He's 3 for 4. Missed his first one of the season, it appears like.
Zach Trueblood having an amazing game so far.
Taylor Angley Holman holding for Ahern, and it's good.
So Trueblood with the score makes it 34-7 here with 8:55 remaining in the fourth quarter.
Man, the Falcons got to step it up. They're trying to.
Yeah, they got to stay confident. They can't get down on themselves right now.
Definitely need to stop with the
They got to finish strong.
fouls that they're getting.
Play for pride at this point. Not saying it's out of reach, but it's highly unlikely.
Back end kicking for the Hornets.
McDonald and Silveria back to receive, but another quick kick. Tim Naylor. Taking it to about the 47-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Here in the fourth quarter, we'll see if they can get anything going.
All right, Central Valley.
And there was a flag on that play.
Again, on the Falcons, they cannot be affording this right now.
That's another unsportsmanlike conduct. And that's going to happen, especially when you're down in the fourth quarter. Emotions are going to be high.
Yeah, definitely.
You got to have more discipline than that. Can't be making your team lose crucial yards.
They are going to have to push it.
So 1st and
to get in
10
that
from their
end
own
zone.
32.
They have the players, they have the skills. We know we can get on that scoreboard, but they just need to do it. Let's see what happened here.
So 2nd and 14 from the Falcons' own end. A quick handoff up the middle. Not much there. Gets a few of those penalty yards back. Bringing up in a 3rd and 11. So the Falcons need to keep pounding here. The game's almost out of reach, but you got to play for pride at this point. Pound the ball hard.
Ooh,
Quick handoff to Lovett.
Brought down a hard.
Quick run to the outside. Good for a few.
And there's Nick Thomason again.
So 4th and
Taking
7
him
now
down.
for the Falcons.
Think they're going to go for it? No.
No, they're going to punt it away.
Back to receive is Hall.
Oh, fake handoff.
Oh.
Good there to Johnny Bell. Wow,
Way
that
to
was
go.
a great job.
Pulling out some plays when they need it the most.
But there is a flag on the play,
Oh, no.
so they might be bringing this back.
Oh, no, it's going back.
That was a good play there by Naylor. Had Johnny Bell wide open.
It's one of the problems with those trick plays is that you make some mistakes.
So, yeah, bring that right back. Will they do it again? Now you see the cornerback, Justin Abney, up close on Bell. Quick kick by Naylor out at about the 46-yard line.
Well, let's see if this Hornet offense can get back in the end zone. 34-7 with 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
So 7:02 remaining here in the fourth. Enterprise looking to put the game away. Travis Hall with the handoff to the outside. Has enough for the first down. Takes it to about the 40-yard line before being dragged down.
Hall is gaining some yards in this last half. Every time he gets the ball, he gains a few yards.
Trueblood and Brar in on the tackle.
Taking the shotgun again.
Quick pass, Brock Barr.
Oh,
Brock Barr,
he's gone.
excuse me. Gonna
He is
quick pass
gone.
out to Brock Barr, in for the score. Enterprise running away with it here late in the fourth.
He had about 4 blockers for him running down the sideline. Oh, and it is 47. They are trying to put this game away.
Brock Barr catches a quick pass and runs it into the end zone, practically untouched.
Airhurden coming for the kick. He's 4 for 5 tonight.
Ahern's going to kick this one through.
And it's
Oh,
no good.
No good again.
Oh, man. That's 4 for 6.
It must be us
Surprising.
bringing him his bad luck.
I guess it is. First 2 missed kicks of the season.
So Enterprise makes it 40-7. Thanks
that
to
is a
Brock
big
Barr
lead.
in that run, that catch and run. 6:43 remaining here in the fourth.
You can even see some of the Central Valley fans are getting up and headed home. Don't think they have it in them, but still got 6:43 left. It's a long shot, but
At this point, highly unlikely.
you never know.
Who knows? McDonald and Silveria back to return the kick.
Backhand Kicking.
And a big kick there. Taken by McDonald at the 10-yard line. Throws a shake. And gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, man.
So nice 15-yard return there.
Andrew Carell.
There is a flag,
limping
however.
off.
Yeah, that was.
Saw him do a flip.
He took a hit.
Right to the knees.
That's
could
a good
be on
call.
them. They could be a bad.
That's a good call.
Yep. Man, he flipped right over.
That was a cheap shot.
See the Falcon players on the sidelines losing a little faith, but if they want to keep in this game, they got to keep their faith up.
Be sure to join us after the completion of the game for the post-game show, and we will bring you the player of the game tonight. We're not going to tell you who it is yet because the game is not over. And who knows? There's 6:30 remaining. Anybody could still be the player of the game at this point. But we have a few ideas, so be sure to stay tuned with us.
Let's see if these Falcons are going to be able to do it. See, the Hornets are putting in some of their second string players, feeling comfortable with their lead.
Tim Naylor still in for quarterback, rolls out. Finds number 10.
Oh, a nice tackle.
Miles Garnett.
Taken down
Miles Garnett.
by Dominic Stewart.
The tight end, quick pass up the middle. Good for the first down and more. Out to about the 46-yard line, 49-yard line, excuse me.
Stewart's taking over Trueblood's place on the D right now.
Silveria with the handoff. Punches his way to about the 48-yard line. And there's a flag on that play. We'll see what it is when they sort it all out.
.455 left in the fourth quarter. 40-7. Hornets taking the lead.
Man in motion. Quick handoff up in the middle.
Lots
Stuff
of
there
yards.
by the Hornets.
Got Colin Schmidt and Brody Bank bringing him down there.
So 3rd and 6 now for the Falcons. Naylor's going to roll to the right.
He's got room.
Finds the first down.
Ooh.
Oh, and taken
That
down
was a face mask.
with the
Oh.
what appeared to
my
be
God.
a face mask or a horse collar.
Kind of looked like a choke slam.
So he'll have the first down and much, much more.
Which they need at this point.
15 yards from the spot of the foul, so they're on the 35 right now. So
really might not be helping them too much.
That'll back the Hornets up to their own 20-yard line. Correction, 30-yard line.
See if Falcons can get it in right here on this drive.
Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you are enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the PlayOn Sports School Broadcast Program. This program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP. 3:45 here remaining in the fourth. Enterprise running away with it 40-7 against the home team, Central Valley Falcons, here in Shasta Lake, California. Naylor almost gets brought down, has to scramble to the outside. Looks like a horse collar tackle there, but no call. That surprises me. Taken down for a loss.
Oh, it's a big loss,
About
too.
a 6-yard loss. So 3rd and 16.
They're going to need to throw it deep.
For Central Valley.
Let's see if Stewart
really
can hold down the backfield.
Naylor rolling out, being chased.
Oh, my God. Scrambling.
By a bunch of swarming Hornets. Able to recover some of that. Wow, he got chased all the way back to the 45-yard line.
Oh, man, they're just losing it right now.
Naylor with those quick feet.
Maybe they'll go for a field goal, but I don't think it's going to do any good. Just got to go for it.
So 4th and 14 now for the Falcons.
Now would be a good time for that trick play we saw.
It's time for them to run the super secret play. .238 remaining in the fourth. Silveria in the backfield. And he gets the toss. And almost the first down. They got it.
Nice. Finding room in the sidelines.
Connor Silveria. Quick
2:30
toss.
left.
Bounces it to the outside and picks up the first down. So it'll be a 1st and goal for the Falcons from about the 15 or 16-yard line.
They got 2 minutes and 30 left to make 33 points.
To make stuff happen.
It could happen.
Stay tuned. We'll bring you guys the post-game show, plus tell you the player of the game.
Oh,
Coming up
he's
here
gonna hold
shortly.
Ooh.
Cody Connor gets it to about the 10-yard line. So a 2nd and 6 here in the red zone of the Hornets.
2 minutes left. Oh, and that's going to be offsides on the offense.
Guys are going to get jumpy this close to the end zone. Saw those linebackers coming up close. Oh, never.
Oh, wow.
You faked me out.
I got faked out.
So that was encroachment by the Hornets.
Defense.
So 2nd and 2 now.
Going to push them closer to see if they can do it. Minute 50 left.
2nd and short.
Ooh. Ooh. That's Stewart right there. Holding him down. Man, Stewart's replacing
That wasn't Stewart. That was Rozzy Lovett.
Oh, no, I'm saying
the
stop.
junior number. Oh, okay.
I'm talking about defense here.
Rozzy Lovett with the carry there. Stopped on the line of scrimmage. Gives a big pop to one of those linebackers. And a nice stalemate. So Cody Connor on the keeper.
Could be
or
in
excuse
right
me,
there.
handoff. And he's in.
Go 13-40.
Touchdown Central Valley with the minute 22 winding down here.
At least they're still putting up some points on the board here. See if they can make this extra point. Bring it up to 14-40.
Jesus Gutierrez attempting the extra point. And that's good.
14-40 with a minute 22 left in the fourth quarter.
So if you're Enterprise, you're going to keep the ball on the ground, let the clock wind down. Production crew doing a great job. Justin Barney on camera from just a couple towns over. And Harrison Zarchin, our producer. So 40-13, the Enterprise Hornets on top of Central Valley here late in the fourth quarter. 1:22 remaining. So following the game, we're going to wrap the game up shortly and select a player of the game. See if we can obtain an interview with him.
To receive, we have Travis Hall, Justin Abney, and Jace Oraves.
There's a big kick there. Oraves is going to take a knee at the 7 or 8 yard line.
Hornets comfortable with their lead. Don't seem like they're rushing anything too much right now.
I mean, I guess as far as field positioning goes, that probably wasn't the smartest move, but so backed up in their own end here. The Hornets start from the 8 yard line. .119 to go here in the fourth.
Down the middle, and he has room.
That's a good run there. Abney, the ball carrier. Picks up 7 or 8 on the play. Or excuse me, Dustin Jessen. Fans are starting to make their way out of here. 42 seconds remaining. They're going to keep it on the ground again to run that clock down. Bouncing it to the outside. He stays on his feet, but good for the first down.
32-3 left.
Jessen again. And they're going to stop the clock to move the chains. Clock running, 30 seconds to go here. Final seconds of tonight's game. Run to the outside, taken down at about the 24-yard line, 15 seconds remaining. So Enterprise is going to get a big win here tonight against the Central Valley Falcons, winning by a score of 40-14. So what are some things you saw that you liked tonight?
Oh man, both teams really, they stepped it up. without having their star players, but
I think that was kind of the theme tonight. That both teams are missing their key players, and you see a lot of people able to fill those shoes and keep
definitely.
things marching for the offense and defense.
I was really happy with Enterprise's combo of Trueblood and Oraves. That pair right there.
Yeah, Jace
they were
Oraves.
making some blaze.
Jace Oraves doing a good job too.
And Travis Hall came out of nowhere. And he started making some plays too.
Another big name, Abney. Thomason, number 44, the fullback. So Central Valley also, you know, you saw Sawyer McDonald getting in on a lot of carries. Connor Silveria, Johnny Bell, Ray Lovett, Cody Connor, of course. Tim Naylor, their quarterback for the second half, did a great job as well.
Definitely.
Cody Connor getting some carries there in the second half. So who's your player of the game?
Mine is, you have to say Jace Oraves.
Jace Oraves, that's a good pick, considering he had a lot of big shoes to fill tonight with Brad Wood out. I'm going to say Zach Trueblood.
Trueblood, yeah.
The quarterback for Enterprise. I mean, you don't put up 40 points on the board without the help of the quarterback.
Yeah,
so.
definitely. And he was playing, he was nonstop on the field too. Punting, free safety, and quarterback there. So it was a good game fought by both teams.
So there you have it. Zach Trueblood will be our player of the game for tonight's game. Both teams in the huddle right now, so I'm not sure if we can bring you the interview. So that's going to wrap it up from Shasta Lake here. Enterprise Falcons, Hornets defeating the Central Valley Falcons 40-7. Be sure to check PlayOnSports.com for information and links to all of our upcoming broadcasts. For our producer, Matt Zarchin, our videographer, Justin Barney, Matt Mellinger, myself, and my partner, Nick Sosby, saying so long. We hope you'll join us next Friday night on your destination for high school sports and Friday Night Football, PlayOnSports.com.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream.
Camera 3.
Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.